Hello, children. Today, the topic we are going to discuss linkage. The last class we studied chromosomal inheritance. Today, the linkage. We know the chromosome. It has the gene. It carries the information from generation to the next generation. There is no doubt in that. Genes are located in chromosome, we know that, in same chromosome or in different chromosome. If it is present in the different chromosome, it is in a position to show the Mendel's law of independent assortment, no doubt in that. See, the scientists Patson and Punnett, they conducted the experiment in the plant Lathyrus odoratus. There, they selected the plant purple flower, long pollen, red flower, round pollen. That is the plant they selected. They did the cross in F1. Which one is dominant, it came. In F2, the dominant as well as the recessive came. The purple flower, long pollen, dominant one. Red flower, round pollen, recessive one. In F1. In F2, purple flower, round pollen, purple flower, long pollen, red flower, round pollen, red flower, long pollen. The four types of gametes it formed. It is not in the ratio of 1:1:1, but ratio it is differs. They came to the conclusion, the Mendel's law of independent assortment, it obeys only some kind of the animals, some kind of the characters. It never shows all the animal and plant which has the Mendel's law of independent assortment. They came to the conclusion in such a way. See, that is the law of independent assortment. It obeys some of the organism, it is not obeying some of the organism. They came to the conclusion in such a way. The genes are there in a chromosome. The genes are there in a chromosome, it is very near, that is linked one. If it is far away from the chromosome, in a chromosome genes are arranged, the genes are far away from each other. That is called the unlinked chromosome. The chromosomes are there in a gene. The genes are located. After some time, the genes may rearrange its place. For example, AB, the AB, instead of the capital AB, capital A, small b, then instead of that small b, small a, capital A, small b. That is a cis arrangement. See, the chromosomes are there in a chromosome. Chromosomes are there in a gene. That gene, it possesses. The genes may be sometime inherited together. That is called the coupling. The genes are there. It may be repelled each other. That is called the repulsion. The Patson and Punnett, they conducted the experiment. That is the plant. Here, the plant they selected purple flower, round pollen. Then the red flower, long pollen. These two, they are crossing as the result. Which one is dominant? Purple flower, long pollen it came. In F2, purple flower long, red flower round, plus purple flower long, red flower round pollen it came. Not the ratio of 1:1:1. The ratio of 7:1:1:7. Here the chromosomes are there. The chromosomes are there in a genes are there in a chromosome. The genes together it is. It is not independent separately. That's what the parents' ratio didn't come 1:1:1. Instead of that 7:1:1:7 it came. That is the genes inherited together, not separated. That is coupling. If you go for the repulsion, there also The dominant and the recessive character, they separated, they repelled each other. At the time of gamete formation, which is dominant, the tunit came in F1. There are also purple flower, round pollen, red flower, long pollen. Along with that, some recombinant also formed, but there is no formation of that is a 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. There, the formation of the 1 is to 7 is to 7 is to 1. It didn't accept the Mendel's law of independent assortment. Therefore, they come to the conclusion the genes present in a chromosome they may be inherited together. That is called coupling. The genes are there in a chromosome. They may be separated each other. That is called the repulsion. They come to the conclusion in such a way that is called the linkage. Therefore, we are coming to the conclusion in a chromosome genes are there at the time of gamete formation. Some may be rearranged by itself. That means they are coming to the conclusion they obeyed the Mendel's law of independent assortment, but which is not showing such a character, that is, it didn't accept the Mendel's law of inherent assortment. They come to the conclusion in such a way. Anyhow, the linkage is there. It may be two types: complete linkage, incomplete linkage. The genes are located very near, close to each other. It doesn't show any crossing over. That is complete linkage. Incomplete linkage, the genes are there in a chromosome. They may be far away from each other, the genes. It may show the crossing over. That is the we can call incomplete linkage. Anyhow, linkage groups correspondence that haploid set of chromosome, that is we call Drosophila, sweet pea, then Neurospora, maize. See the linkage groups. A mycor, that is 2, Drosophila, that is 4, sweet pea, that is 7, Neurospora, that is 7, maize, that is 10. In such a way, we come to the conclusion. That is the thing in case of the complete and the incomplete linkage. Now I am going to give an assignment work for you. What is a linkage? Explain coupling and repulsion with the example. Thank you very much.